Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and
This is Pahamar.
welcome to episode 38 of Agrarian Skies Coup. How are you, Pahamar?
I'm good. I'm dealing with bees. How about you?
I'm good. I did some off-camera quests.
As opposed to on-camera quests. That's fancy.
Yes, as opposed to on. That's like not something that... Yes, that is opposed to on.
Did I totally just mess you up?
Yeah, you did. My brain's like,
Wow.
reset. Yeah, I completed one or two quests in Sky Farm and then realized that we had like 50% of the quests in Sky Farm that had to be done were already done. Just, you know, like we did them, but they weren't unlocked yet. So we're done with Sky Farm. So I made artichokes. Yay. I didn't make, somebody made red stohedron seeds. I'm guessing that was maybe you because I don't remember that one.
Remember when I was doing, getting up to the ender weed things?
Yes.
I needed to do redstone first.
Gotcha. Okay. I got tomatoes, so that was cool. I just grew them real quick. I needed seeds, and I apparently have those. There's the irrigation quest. Yeah. There's the irrigation quest, which is cool and fancy because it was just crafting a couple things, so that's done. And then I found the market, which is cool. The market's nice because it could have made everything a lot easier for us. I put one in the in our base. You should come check it out. Be like, ooh, I wish we had this a long time ago.
Where in the base did you put it?
Right by the a crafting terminal in here.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh, I got all the music discs. From a ward bag.
Neat.
Ooh, and I got amaranth sapling, purple rock wool, purple stained glass, and amaranth button.
And then you also made a glyph of the bovine.
Yes, it's funny because it looked like I had unlocked that, but I hadn't, so I had to do some research and stuff, and it wasn't very exciting, so you guys didn't miss anything, I assure you, but I was able to get that quest completed as well. And I just got some skystone, which seems like a pretty boring reward.
So, we don't have all that much left because the book's a bit bugged in this because chapter 1 we're done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7...
Unless, dude, there's like a quest that's just like super hidden.
Yeah, I think it's just a bug. So
I don't think it's just a bug.
40 quests in total, 40 unlocked quests, 40 completed quests, 0 quests available for completion.
Yep. We'll see. We'll see what happens when we complete other
There's
quests.
only 9 quests that have not been unlocked.
Okay. I apparently did something in thaumaturgy. Oh, view from a distance. I made a crystalline eye. Cool. Go me. That was for the bovine thing.
So you don't have all that much left in Thaumcraft.
You know, it would seem that way, but like I'm looking at it and it looks like there's a lot left because 20% of the quests is still a lot of quests.
And then there's blood magic stuff.
Yeah. What's left in applied engineering? Nothing. Bees and trees just has your genetic sample things. How are you doing with that?
I'm working on it.
Cool.
And then there's For the Hoarding, which is cherry cheesecake, B&A, deluxe cheeseburgers, and plutonium. Or cyanide, I should say.
Oh, by the way, I think I remember why our stuff keeps sticking to our cursors when we sort our inventory.
Why is that?
Is inventory tweaks on the server?
Should be. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's not on the server, that causes that.
I should look on our next break.
You should. So we have a lot of wheat. I'm looking at cherry cheesecake and what's involved in making that. Heavy cream comes from a mixing bowl with a milk bucket. I should be able to manage that. What else do I need? Sugar comes from sugar cane. That might be a little bit more work to do.
We're doing a bit better on your Lorium. We're about a quarter of the way to what we need.
Yay.
Yeah. Only 730 left.
Do we not have a wither skeleton doohickey?
Farm?
Yeah.
No, but you can go to the Nether with a skeleton spawner.
You can, or I can go to the Nether and get a wither skeleton. Booyah.
Don't we have one?
I don't see one in the A system. That's what I'm asking, is if we had a wither skeleton.
I guess that's the one thing I
Actually-
couldn't find.
We have a skeleton. That makes me wonder if it's a wither skeleton or not, because it is named just skeleton when you
Well, you let me know how your tests go.
I'm testing it right now. And we'll see if it's like a skeleton or a wither skeleton. I forget. I want more hearts. Oh yeah, it takes a long time to spawn them because we're doing an exact copy. That's right. Nope, that's just a regular skeleton.
But if you take him to the Nether,
Yeah.
will he form a wither?
I doubt it. But if I capture one there and then I use the portal mode of spawn exact copy, yes, then yes, it will do it. Exact copy just says like copy the MBT data. So for example, if you captured a villager and you did exact copy, it would have the same trades every time. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Or for example, if you did a sheep and you said exact copy, it would be the same color wool every time. Whereas if it wasn't exact copy, it would be random color wool every time. The more you know.
Bum, bum, ba-da.
And knowing is half the battle.
Alright.
Did we ever find a fortress, like, somewhere?
Yeah, I know of 2 of them in the Nether.
Cool. You don't happen to remember, like, what their coordinates are?
I'm coming.
That's alright. I can just fly around aimlessly.
Well, once I get there, I can get you the cords.
That would be cool.
Alright.
Ready.
So Nether Fortress 1 is at X -283, Z -127.
Cool.
And the second one is at X -837, Z -287. That's a larger one. And there's actually a third one I can see from the map. It's also near there.
So what was the first one?
-273, -126.
Oh, -126. Okay. Cool. I have no idea how to get there, but... Alright, maybe we come back in a minute after I find my way over that. Oh, wait. I think I might have found it. I think I might be finding it. Unsure. Oh, yeah, there we go. What's up? Alright, now I just have to find a skeleton and we should be cool. Because I have an idea. I want to do cherry cheesecake, but I want to make it easier on myself. So you know how I'm going to do that?
How are you going to do that?
I'm going to make the Uber watering can. Doesn't that sound like a good idea?
That sounds like a great idea.
I don't know what could possibly go wrong.
Doesn't it involve life essence and stuff?
Yes. It involves a portion of my soul. Which I can never
get a
ever
lot
get
of soul
back.
to give away.
You would think that, but it really just comes down to 10% of your max health. Take that, fire bats.
Let's see if this does what I think it'll do.
This is like the smallest nether fortress ever.
I know 2 others now.
I mean, I would think eventually we would get something. Kind of keeping an eye on my map, hoping that something pops up. Come on. Wither Skeleton. Where are you at? Ooh. Nothing can be learned from this. Of course not.
That got me a Valiant.
Yeah. Yay. A Valiant what?
Valiant B.
Ooh, that sounds fancy. Oh, it's just a wisp. I thought Valiant Bees were world gen though.
Genetic imprinter.
Ah, gotcha. I found a blaze spawner.
Nice.
I don't know if that helps. Alright, let's come back, because I'm just flying around the nether aimlessly looking for bees, or for withered skeleton dudes.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, we're right back. Palmar, I found wither skeletons.
Ooh.
Yes, I'm now coming back. That's just what I wanted you to know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Ignis, where's my exit map pointer? There it is. I have a waypoint that leads to the exit. How's your bees coming?
Wow, these machines are loud.
Really? The Gendustry ones?
No, the thermal expansion ones.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm using the Mutatron to advance my species.
Ooh. Mutatrons are the best. Did you get the advanced Mutatron?
There's an advanced one?
Yes. You know how some bees can have like more than one type of outcome?
Mm-hmm.
The advanced one lets you choose which one you get.
Ooh, fancy. Oh, that's actually not that much more.
Yes, no, like it's like ridiculous that you don't have it.
Well, la-dee-da.
Thank you. It actually took me quite a while to find these dudes. Exact copy, yes. This comes down. The workman should go up, and then we should get lots of wither skeleton skulls. Nice.
Wow, this is fancy.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Takes a ton more power. 1.6 million RF.
Yes, no, it does take a lot more power to run, but it's very worth it when you're doing things like common and cultivated, which has like 20 different types of outcomes.
Yeah, I keep looking off screen to my to the Feed the Beast wiki, where they have all the how you get the different breeds and stuff.
Right, yeah. Alright, so soul fragment. I'm making a soul fragment, nobody panic. Etheric sword to those obsidian. This is for the server, ladies and gentlemen.
Try not to die.
Youch! Minus 10% max health. It burns, Bahamar, it burns.
Oh, you'll be okay. It's not like anything here can kill you anyways. Except me.
Correct. Yay, we have lots of compressed cobble, so that was easy.
Aren't you glad I left that igneous extruder running?
Yes. Guess who has a reinforced watering can? Oh, yeah, what's up?
How much bedrockium did that take?
I don't know, not that much. 4 bedrockium. Variable watering can. Value is 1. What does that mean? Oh goodness, that is awesome.
Is it magically delicious?
I mean, you could say that, yeah, if you wanted to. If you were weird.
Not weird.
Weird Bahamar, let's be honest.
Look, I was in band. That doesn't make me weird.
Okay. YouTube audience, is Bahamar weird?
You had to ask.
Not that weird's a bad thing. I'm weird. I embrace being weird.
Fair enough.
Alright, so that should make life a little bit easier for us. I'll probably get a sugarcane farm going. What else do I need for this guy? So cheesecake of the cherry variety. We're also going to want firm tofu. That should be easy. Or an egg. Firm tofu. Firm tofu all the way. Because we have plenty of it. Nice. Alright, so that should be easy to do. I really just need a little bit more sugar. But we almost have enough sugar cane. I guess really the only thing we last need is cherries. So I just need cherry trees. So let's find them. I don't know if I'll need emeralds or diamonds, but those are the two that you need for this market block. So let's click through and find cherry trees. Cherry sapling. So that's a diamond. Buy it. Boom. Cherry sapling. Good. Watering can value is 2. Apparently that's something that's worth knowing.
How's it that I get the one that makes a ton of drones?
Let's see if bone meal works on these dudes. Oh yeah, it does. Nice. Alright, then let's do this.
I can't wait till I get royal jelly so I can speed these bee life cycles up.
Yeah. Is that so?
I know, it sounds harsh. Oh, hey, I actually don't need that.
There's an upgrade for that, you know.
I know. I'm going for it. I need mushrooms, though. If I recall correctly, you have a mushroom farm of some sort downstairs.
I may. Main power configuration receive. Wrong place. That should work.
Does your magical watering can happen to work on mushrooms?
Yes, it should if you want to come borrow it.
What is in these barrels? It's white. Fuel? That's a bug. Alright, where are you so I can get this thing?
I'm in the house.
No, you're not. You're flying into the house.
Yes, I
You
put it in
dropped
the
cherries.
A system. How's that?
Okay, here, I'll just come up behind you and get it from the A system.
Perfect.
It's the reinforced one, right?
Correct. I don't
Okay,
know if I can
throw
follow
this into the void. Got it.
I mean, if you want to lose 10% of your health when you are forced to make me a new one, yes. There we go. This looks easy. Ta-da!
What are you to dying?
I automated cherry production real quick and easy. Let's get a pattern going here. We're moving this for now because I'm tired of the clicking noise. So we'll do that. So we're going to want bakeware. And then we're going to want flour and heavy cream. Okay, we need to automate milk probably. You never did go around to automating milk, did you? Oh, we have a drum of milk. Well, that'll work. You know what I could do?
The electric boogaloo?
Yes, that. Do we have a cyclic assembler?
Seems like a reasonable thing.
We do. Sugar, firm tofu, and bakeware. And then we want wheat. Flour, this kind goes like that. Okay, so let's make one of these real quick.
Ooh, I got the variable for the watering can to 4.
Nice.
I have no idea what that means.
So this should be no problem. Awesome. So if we plop down our cyclic assembler somewhere back here, I could do it here. It doesn't have power, easily accessible. This should work. Yes. Okay, so that's called a schematic.
Why is there an Enderman down here?
I don't know.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. What level did you get the watering can up to?
10.
Maybe that's why.
That seems like a mean thing to do.
Doesn't it though?
Okay, well your fancy watering can's back in the A system so that it can stop trying to kill me.
That's probably a good plan. I need more space than this. I guess I'll do it over here. I can get power over here later. Okay, let's just do it here, I guess, and we'll just get power later. All right, so we'll do you. You.
Where did all the mushrooms go that I just put into the A system?
I didn't do it. Honestly, I didn't eat them all. Promise. That does that. Cool.
This is weird. They don't show up in the AE system, but I can do the crafting of fermented spider eyes.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm beginning to think you're trolling me or something.
I'm not. Why would you think that?
The tone of your voice.
Hey now.
The fact that in general you're untrustworthy.
Hey now. That is just uncalled for rudeness.
Is it not realistic?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but... Let's do...
I don't like. I just scrolled through the entire AE system. I can't find them in there, but they're
That's very
obviously
weird.
there.
Yeah, no, that's very strange. So you're using 7 of 8, right? So if we did... Nice. Sweet. That is cool. But I want you to be firm tofu. So flour, bakeware.
Let's see, where was I?
That.
Noble and cultivated. Noble is cultivated and common. Do I have cultivated? I do.
Missing bakeware, of course. Is that how many we need? Is 100? Is that it? I feel nervous that all I need is 100 cherry cheesecakes.
Why would you feel what the genetic waste? Oh, fantastic.
What'd you do?
Something failed apparently.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, I could go with diligent or I can go with noble. I'll go with noble. What do I do with genetic waste?
Cherry on top is complete. And I got an epic reward bag. You ready for the epic reward bag troll?
Yes.
I got raw catfish, raw fish, raw carp, and clownfish.
That's exactly what I expected.
I know. Like, Jaded, it's not even like you're tricking us at this point. Alright, you want to come back in a minute?
Yeah, let's come back in a minute.
Alright, Pahmar. Well, I got cheesecake done. How did you do today?
I got ourselves up to noble queens.
Okay.
Starting to get up those bee breeding. Let's see. According to my list, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 breeds to get.
Oh.
But that's okay, because I have more than enough of some of the things I need.
Nice. Let's sleep real quick, and then I think it's time to wrap up the episode.
Alright, coming to bed.
Okay.
It's like a race to bed.
Yeah, I don't understand that variable watering can thing. I guess that makes Enderman spawn when you get to 10?
I think it, yes, you use it too many times.
I guess Jada didn't want us abusing that.
Well, I can't imagine why.
No, because it's like the least overpowered block ever. So this produces 128, I want to say, right? Yeah, 128-ish. Hello. I was getting shot like crazy.
Come on, bees. They're so slow.
I know.
I need to figure out what bees I need to sample to get, like, short lifespans.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go ahead and say that we did pretty well this episode. I think I'm going to start working on McOry's quest next. Because I can only assume that, like, last time, it's going to be, like, equally as insane.
Oh?
Well, wouldn't you think that to be the case?
I really don't know anymore.
Yeah. So that doesn't look too bad. We just need firm tofu, which we have in toast, which should be zero problem for us. So maybe next episode I'll set up some automation around some of the things we're going to need for the Megari's quest, and then we'll kind of just go from there. Like I'll use my reinforced watering can for the tomatoes and for the lettuce that we're going to need, and some other things to just automate the heck out of it. Or we could just use the bone meal that we have a ridiculous amount of. That works too. Whatever.
Yeah,
However,
whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever. For now, though, we do have to wrap up the episode. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. But, you know, we'll come back next time, and then you can play more with bees.
Woohoo! I mean...
Yay. Alright, guys. For now, Direwolf 20 and Pahamar wrapping up the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We will come back next time. I will be automating some Megari's stuff. Pahamar will be playing with bees. And in the end, everybody will be happy. Except for Pahamar, because he's getting stung by bees. Yes, the bees will also be unhappy because they die. Aw, unfortunate. Alright, guys. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.